time for Your Money on Market Sense. This is a feature that profiles the work of small businesses and also shares personal finance tips with our viewers. This week, our reporter Liabo Setho and camera technician Masabata Ralitabo profile a small business in jewellery manufacturing that was out in Gaborone, Botswana. Here, Liabo tries to find if this small business trading in a diamond-rich country is able to benefit from them.
We are all jewels waiting to be discovered. The author of this code is unknown. And Liabo Setho with Your Money on Market Sense. This week, I'm in Gaborone, Botswana. This is the diamond capital of the world by value and second to Russia by quantity. Fatima Jewellery and Cosmetics is owned by Taboka Cunningham, who left her job in the banking sector 6 years ago to pursue her love for creating pieces. Let's go in and meet her and find out if being her own boss in Botswana is paying off. Taboka Cunningham acknowledges that the road to being her own boss has not been an easy one. She lists a positive attitude, a clear vision, and the constant need to make sacrifices.
You start sacrificing. And when I say sacrificing, I mean serious sacrifice. Sometimes you see a pair of shoes, you love it. That money is not going to help you to succeed at the vision that you want to achieve for your business. Put it aside. You see, the little things that we would call luxuries, you forego them. I'm not going to say to a person who wants to start a business as a young woman, starve yourself of the food that you would like to eat or deny yourself the opportunity to have a nice little dress or whatever. But I'm saying, be ready to make certain sacrifices for a period to save that little money that you would need just to get to the start.
Botswana is a diamond-rich country. 75% of the country's foreign exchange revenue comes from the sale of rough diamonds. A large quantity of the rough diamonds are processed, divided, cut, polished, and drilled in Botswana itself. Cunningham praises the government for helping to shape her as a young female entrepreneur and seeing her through certain programs to improve her skills. But she says this is not enough for her to acquire more capital over and above what she has already invested. This means that her business cannot beneficiate the diamonds, even though she's an entrepreneur in a diamond-rich country.
We're a diamond-rich country. For me to be able to operate at a diamond level, there's a lot of checks and balances and due diligence that is done. Right now, my operation, I don't have CCTV, right? I don't have the type of security features that would allow me to actually even trade in diamonds. For me to do that, I need finance. So a solid proof business plan that a person qualifies as a mentor and says to me, no, this will work, and I'm going to help you to push it in, becomes difficult.
Botswana being a conservative country, I ask Cunningham how her Rastafarian culture has been accepted in an industry associated with glitz and glamour.
Maybe to some extent it has caused frustrations for me in terms of it has not allowed me to be able to get the finance or the capital that I might need. Maybe. Who's to say? But for me, all I know is with my business plan the way it is, with the person who understands our journey and what we're trying to achieve in Botswana, we will succeed. Because at the end of the day, it's work. It's not so much me, my culture, and who I am.
African entrepreneurs are said to face some of the world's toughest business conditions. And Cunningham concludes that being a jewellery manufacturer in Botswana is just as tough. So, if one considers venturing into this type of business, would you make lots of money?
I'm going to be honest and say no. No, in the sense that from when you start, and you will start from day one, sometimes money comes in, sometimes it doesn't come in. There will be so many disappointments, so many disappointments from maybe you owed a supplier, or a ring you made didn't meet the customer's expectations. That's back to the drawing board. That's more money being spent. Do you understand? There will be disappointments, but it is not the disappointments that should make you sit back and not do anything.
Here are some top tips from a business expert to help leverage this business to the next level.
The entrepreneurial journey is often littered with a number of challenges and complexities along the way. So push ahead, have the grit and the determination to be able to push ahead, because at the very nature of having started off as an entrepreneur speaks to the value set that you have and the DNA as an individual. So definitely go ahead at Taboka and drive that journey. And so I'm going to challenge you to be able to say, how do I take the business that I have and make sure that it becomes a digitally enabled business? How do I use issues such as digital marketing to be able to amplify my brand, amplify the type of things that I sell? Number 3, what is your competitive differentiation? What makes you unique and different to other organizations that are doing similar things to you? Because when we think about the successful organizations, individuals and brands, it's those that have been able to understand what makes us unique in our attributes. I think the 4th one is to be able to determine holistically what are the choices that we need to be able to take as an organization to be able to compete in the marketplace and to be able to add value. And so I think for me, a definite key factor is to be able to look at these choices holistically. And so it's not just a finance discussion or just a marketing discussion. It's interrelated choices, from finance to marketing to operations to leadership to management in the organization. And successful businesses get these interrelated choices well. And the last one, and perhaps the most important one, is I would always say to business owners, is put together a vision board that says these are the markers that I want to get to in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, because that's the dream that entrepreneurs often forget along this very difficult journey that they're on.
Liabo Setho, SABC News, Gaborone, Botswana.